What's what's going on there, YouTube? Just starting. This is my first time on this stuff, learning this technology. But I guess you have to use it to be able to get the word out. But been getting a lot of information and doing a lot of research on the social security numbers and uh, birth certificate numbers. How the government uses it as a legal fiction to open up accounts in their name. And I went down. I have my old stuff from like 30 years ago, and I went down to get an updated birth certificate, and they hand me a white piece of paper with really half of the number on it. And I'm like, I walk back in, I'm like, dude, where the hell are the rest of the numbers that are supposed to be on this birth certificate? And he goes, well, after 2000, we changed that stuff. And I was like, that's bullshit, right? You guys are doing some sneaky shit. So I whipped out my old miniature birth certificate, and it has the 10-digit number. They're starting to hide a lot of things because they don't want people to get smart and to find out what they're really doing illegally is committing fraud by taking your birth certificate and your social security number and making accounts. And, I am doing the research before I say anything, but now I got to run those numbers and see if it's in the treasury and see if there are bonds in my name that they are trading. And from what I've gathered from other people, there's millions in those accounts. Um, but yeah, expose the fraud. Expose the fraud, man. This country is full of douchebags, you know, and deception. And it's even in the old stuff. Started in the 20s. And then I think it was Roosevelt when the market crashed in 33. The government was so broke that they implemented birth certificates and social security numbers to use us to cover the country's debt. Our living beings used to cover the country's debt, and they sell the bonds, trade them, and they draw revenues off of them. When you get arrested and go to court, they draw revenue off of your bonds, and I'm in the process of finding all of that out. But anyway, yeah, and I unknowingly signed my kid over to the government too. So, but yeah, it's all deception and fraud in this country. This country is full of scumbags. In the late 1800s, they started infiltrating the country, and what the Constitution was built on, they started to dismantle that. They don't want that. They want to control us. They want to keep us in slavery. I mean, even with Trump in office, there's no benefits. All the shit's the same. Same coin, different side. So you can't look at him. I see people worshiping him and Trump this and Trump that. He's a dirtbag. But anyway, hopefully this content gets through and I don't get banned. Usually Facebook banned me for life. But anyway, let me try this thing and let me know what you guys think. All right, looking forward to hearing from you later.